Hello, Jason here, coming at you from Gunnison, Colorado at Western Colorado University. We're going to be bringing to you an assignment that we've been given to come up with an at-home game that you're able to do snowed in during COVID, or just a fun activity to do with the family in the living room or outside when it gets warm. Our game is going to be this card workout game, and we have our poster here. So you have we're going to do it by suits. So you have the hearts, the diamonds, the clubs, and the spades.
Hi, how's it going? My name's Evan. I'm a senior here at Western Colorado University. Just going to be explaining exactly the card deck game that we are going to be doing. So for this game, you could modify it however you want. I could have my deck. I could use the whole deck. I could take some out to modify it, make it easier, but you could even change the workouts. We have set workouts for you guys already. So for our hearts, we have jumping jacks, but like I said, you can change out any of these workouts if they're too hard for you. Our next workout is the diamonds, so we have push-ups for that. And for our spades, we'll be doing squats, and then for our clubs, we'll be doing sit-ups. And then face cards, have a fun activity for you guys as well.
Alright guys, so this is what we're going to be doing when you pull a face card out of the deck. Just some fun balancing acts that we're going to do to give you a little break from the workout and practice our balancing as well. So when you pull a jack, what we're going to have you do, and again you can choose what you want to, but we're going to do a left-footed balance for 10 seconds when you pull a jack. So you're going to pull your right leg up, hands out, looking forward if you can, and you're going to hold this for 10 seconds. When you pull a queen, we're going to do just the opposite, and we're going to balance on our right foot. So a queen will be a right-footed 10-second balance. Again, you can look at your foot at the beginning when you pull up and hands out, but try to keep your eyes forward for 10 seconds. Now for the real fun one, for the king, when you pull a king, you're going to be doing a two-person balancing act that we will show you. So you're going to choose somebody from your family, and you guys are going to perform a balancing act together when you pull a king. So now we're going to play our game. So we have our deck of cards here. Evan's going to be performing the exercises while he draws the cards. So we're just going to do a little couple rounds of run-through of live in action. So Evan's going to draw a card. He gets the ace of diamonds. So we go to our board or whatever you made, and that's push-ups, and an ace is 1, so Evan's going to do 1 push-up. Our push-ups we're going to keep in a straight line. Elbows back or coming out to the side, and you're going to go down and touch your chest and pop right back up. That's your push-up. Evan's going to draw 5 of hearts. So we go to our hearts, that's jumping jacks. So the person that drew this card is going to do 5 jumping jacks. And in this video, Evan is just going to be doing them, but as a family, you're going to be going in a circle, one person after the next, drawing these cards. Next one, 6. 6 of diamonds. Again, push-ups. So now Evan's going to do 6 push-ups. Keeping that straight line. Head up, hitting your chest. Looks good. 9. So he's going to be doing squats here, 9 squats. So what we want to do is imagine being in a chair, keeping your foot on the ground. You're just going to sit back and come up. Once you're line, you're going to sit back and come up. And we'll show you from a side view here how he's sitting back into a chair. Once he hits that straight line, he's coming right back up. Okay, those squats for you. Again, next one, 6. We're going to be doing sit-ups. So you get down on the ground. You're going to put your arms over your chest, and you're just going to sit straight up until your arms hit your legs. Right there. He's got 6 of those, 6 sit-ups. Looking good. Okay, there we go. We got a queen. So our queens, if we remember, is a right-footed balance for 10 seconds. So he's going to come up and hold that right there on his right foot for 10 seconds. Okay, looks good. Our next card, a jack. Jack is just the opposite, left-footed balance. So the same activity on your left foot for 10 seconds. Bouncing it out. You can have mom and dad count out to 10 seconds and help you. Okay, let's keep going. Our king, alright. So here we go. Here's our fun one. You king, so this one you get to pick one person in your family to do this exercise with. And the first one we're going to do is we're going to balance back to back. So we're going to be putting our backs together. Our feet are a little bit out, and we're both just going to sit down at the same time and help each other balance. You might move your feet and get that balance right here. Try to hold that for 10 seconds. That's our first one when you pull kings. Next one is we're going to do the hand. You're going to hold hands, and you're going to squat back. You can lean back and hold each other here, or you can also squat back and hold each other up right here. And try to hold that. So have some fun with it. Pick somebody, try it with your dog at home. But kings are fun, and you get to try one of those exercises.
Over some modifications for some of these workouts to make them a little easier, maybe a little more kid-friendly, family-friendly. With jumping jacks, so you can just have your partner stand stationary, and he can just move his arms up and down, just like that. Just keeping it very basic. So that's just one modification for a jumping jack. So for our push-ups, so your partner will get down like usual to do a push-up, but instead of being on their toes, they can drop to their knees. This makes it a little bit easier, and then they can go ahead and perform their push-up, keeping that straight line, their arms in and their head up. And that's just one simple way to modify a push-up, make it a little easier for you. So our next one is going to be squats. So for squats, you can just find yourself a nice chair, laying around the house, the couch, whatever is going to get you to a good sitting position. So you're going to go ahead, you're going to do your squat, you'll sit on the chair, stand right back up. This helps with form, making sure you're getting down to that good level right there, and then you're right back up. And then for our last workout, for sit-ups, there's a couple modifications you can do to make these a little harder. So they're going to be laying down like they would for a normal sit-up, but for this one, they're just going to touch their heels. So right there, boom, his hands are going to be flat, and he's just coming in, touching his heels. Another modification you could do is have them cross their legs, put their legs in the air, their hands behind their head, and they're just going to go ahead and sit up, and their elbows are just going to crunch and touch their knees. Just like that. So those are two different ways that you can modify a sit-up. And that's all I got.
Alright guys, so we just want to thank you and hope you have a lot of fun with this activity. Again, just things to remember is you can modify anything throughout the whole time. Modify the deck, make it your own size, come up with your own workouts, look up some balancing acts that you want to do to have some fun with it as well, and use our modifications for the workouts, or come up with some of your own. Just make it your own and have fun with it, and we just thank you and hope you enjoy our card workout game.